Well, I mentioned in yesterday's little quick video that I was working on these brass wall hangings. I thought I'd just show you guys how I'm polishing them up. That one's not looking too bad. I got some, it's showing up here very well, up in the corner here. There's some staining that I'm working on getting out. These belong to my grandmother, whose apartment caught on fire a few years ago. That's kind of what I started with. Over in Chelan, Washington, behind the Safeway, for those of you that have been to Chelan. So of course, you know, the fire department came in, sprayed everything down. I don't know if they use just water or other chemicals, but the building wasn't a total loss. We were able to rebuild it, so it was just all surface burning, and all the interior contents basically got scorched. But you can see a lot of dust too, because actually these were sitting in the garage when I was working on the Oldsmobile. But you can see how dull they are from the heat. You can also see there's some baked on goodness. I've been slowly scraping that off on the other one. But this is all by hand. I started using the Powerball by Mother's, but that just wasn't getting the results I really wanted. So just a old red shop rag and Mother's mag and aluminum polish. You can see I've been through quite a bit. A little bit on the rag and just start working her. Just kind of doing a small section at a time, getting the heavy stuff off. See, it's kind of turning black, so I mean it's taking junk off. So it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. And that wasn't a real good spot. I've actually hit the middle of this one a little bit already. Let's do a side section here. You know, I keep changing directions because brass is pretty soft, so it does show fine scratch marks from over and over again, especially if there's heavy contamination. You're getting that caught up in your rag. And so we'll do a little section right up in here. See, instantly it's turning black. This is pretty good stuff. I like this polish. I do have a can of Neverdol around somewhere, but this one got a little bit more. I'm guessing this stuff is from something that she had, either a lamp, you know, I don't know if a bulb burst or some other item, but something dripped on here and caused corrosion. So melted some plastic and cooked it on, or I don't know. But on the smaller of the two, I've just about got it done. I'm working on these scalloped edges. That's kind of a pain. I'll go over how I'm doing that in a second here. It's not bad outside. It's a lot calmer than yesterday, but here it is pushing 240 and I'm still in my pajamas. I've been goofing around with this all morning and watching some YouTube videos, so I don't know if I'll really get outside and do much this weekend. But just working small sections at a time. Nice microfiber cloth. I bought I don't know how many were in the pack, 10 or so at Harbor Freight. So, but you can see the difference there. Hand polished, and then the old. And I don't know, I don't remember if these were shiny or if they were kind of that dull brass look from the age. I think they should have been shiny, knowing Grandma and how she kept things. But how I'm doing these little scalloped edges is old toothbrush. No, I'm not going to reuse this one. Just dip it in there a little bit and just kind of getting into into the corners a little bit. And just be sitting here watching a video playing with this, so still getting caught up from the last week and a half, 2 weeks of work. I like these. What is this one? This is an Oral-B. It's one of the fancy ones with all the different little bristles of different lengths, and it seems to get into the tight spots pretty good. Yes, it takes some time. That brass one, I actually started these a couple of years ago. Kind of put them aside. But what you see on the small one over here, that's probably kicked that up 2 weeks before I went on the overtime, so about a month ago. Didn't do anything with it over the last couple weeks, but so that's a couple weeks worth of work right there. I don't know how well this is getting the top edge here. I can kind of see a little bit of it changing. But that is how I've been spending my weekend. Oh yeah, that's coming out pretty good. So I'll get that in there and you can see, where was I? And the edges are getting pretty good in there. It's not going to be perfect, won't be like brand new, but I don't know if you can see the intricate. These are all hand stamped birds and flowers, and my grandparents spent a lot of time in Asia in the, I'm going to guess, late 50s into the 60s. So a lot of neat stuff like this. So I can remember these as long as I've been around. I didn't even realize this was a little bunny rabbit on it. A dove and some sort of peacock type critter. This one over here has got different birds, but they are pretty neat. So, just a quick one for today, I think. Gotta work on getting this thick stuff off up here. That's gonna be fun. I had to go down and try to get some real fine steel wool. I'm sure that'd take care of all this hardcore. Maybe I'll go out and swing. It is time for some lunch. Maybe I'll go pop down to Ace Hardware and see what they got for steel wool. Get myself cleaned up. But anyway, we're gonna end this 8 minutes worth of me polishing on metal. So, bye.